There, I can see down your bingo dress. Eyes down and look in.
Yes.
Hey, bye. Good morning everyone, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday I say. Absolutely stunning day, isn't it? Well, it started off as a stunning day. The clouds are getting up a bit now. Emily's gone off to do some exercise, Zurumbering or whatever it is, which I find very bizarre at this early hour of the morning, but there you go. I've had a shower, look all nice and clean. The hair's still a bit wet, so I'm sorry I haven't zhuzhed that or nothing yet. I'm just going to show you something and then we'll talk about it inside. But I'll let you have a look around the marina first. It's rather lovely, isn't it? But let's have a little look at this. Can you see it? I can't see because the sun's blinding me. That is our security camera, but it's a pan and tilt and thingy dingy one, and we're going to go and talk about it in a minute. Bye. Right then, as you can see, I'm back in the boat. I've actually zhuzhed my hair now, look. I actually quite like it now, believe it or not. I thought it was horrific when I first had it done, but now the roots are coming through. I think it looks kind of cool, so I might have to keep it like it for a bit. So I might have to have it re-dyed and it all fall out then. Anyway, I'm going off on one again. For those eagle-eyed amongst you that are our subscribers who have pressed that old bell button for notifications, you would have seen yesterday we were doing some test live streams from that camera I just showed you. Now this wasn't our normal, like me and Lee in the Cratch being nutters or anything like that, although the live stream did turn a bit weird later on, but we'll talk about that in a minute. It was just to see if we could do like a live marina cam or a rat cam and leave it just running and see how our network could cope with it. And it didn't cope with it brilliantly to start off with. I did one in the morning which I left for about 4 hours, and for the first hour it wasn't too bad, and then it just slowed down, buffering to pretty much to a standstill, which is a right pain in the arse. But then later on in the day I set up a new thing in OBS. You don't mind about that, this is just how I do it on the computer. And I just pulled all the settings down a little bit, and we started the live stream in the evening with me and Lee sitting out on the naughty bench, but the camera's still on top of the boat, and we left that running all night, and it worked a lot better, to be honest with you. And I think that's because I pulled all the settings down, but also because there's not so many people on the internet as it gets later at night, you see, so maybe that helped, I don't know. And my computer stopped downloading stuff because the end of work day, so that all helps, I guess. But that live stream later on that evening, of course, Lee gets on the chat, and there's Hayley, and there's Karen, and a couple of others on there. And my goodness, so I had nothing to do with this, remember? My goodness, they didn't half talk smutty. They were talking about floppy sausages and using cocktail sticks and a bit of tape to... I'll tell you, it was just it was shocking. Shocking, I say. But anyway, again, I'm talking nonsense and digressing again. What have we learned from doing live streams? Mobile broadband is flaky. It can just hours, we're on 3, we're actually on Smarty, but that uses the 3 mobile network, and we pay I think about £22 a month for unlimited. But I know it's throttling us. Like I say, it's strange that I've tested it a few times now, and the first hour it's fine, and then it starts to slow down. This is on the live stream thing. They're seeing obviously data going up all the time, and I might be wrong, but it just felt that was the way. But of course there are other factors that I see. I think if we just had the live cam on its own network, so on its own SIM card, its own router, all that lot, we could run it and it'd be acceptable. But when we've got our computers linked up to it as well, now I noticed it, our live stream left it going all night, and then when I got up in the morning about 7:30 in the morning, my computers come to life and they start downloading stuff for work, and obviously any updates for the Adobe Creative Cloud and all that, they just do it all automatically, and it always seems about that time of day. That killed the live stream. What'd be really nice is if some telecoms company like 3 or Vodafone or O2 or Virgin or whatever they all are, if one of them could give us Seriously, give us a SIM chip, a prepaid SIM chip, and a separate router, a MiFi router, and prove to us, show us how good their network is, and we could put their logo on our live stream, say sponsored by Vodafone or sponsored by O2 or whatever, and let's see you put your money where your mouth is. Because I had a text message yesterday from O2, because I've got an O2 phone, and that's on unlimited as well, and it said, we are pleased to announce 5G has been added to your tariff. And I thought, well, that's fucking useless, sorry for the language, but yeah, absolutely useless, because ever guess what, there ain't no 5G around here anyway, so it's absolutely pointless. And this is the thing, mobile broadband may be okay in cities and large towns and stuff like that, but once you get out into the sticks, it's pretty much crap. It comes in and out, so doing live streams is difficult. Like I say, it'd be nice if someone would sponsor that. It only costs, well, if it wouldn't cost the company 20 quid, 22 quid, would it? They're probably charging us double what it actually costs. So someone like O2 or a shop somewhere should give us a prepaid SIM, and like I say, and another MiFi router thing, like an Archer thing, and we'll stick that on the live stream. It'll only cost them a tenner a month, if that, plus the router, which is 100 and something quid, which is nothing. That's what I reckon, don't you? I think we should start a petition. Get Hannah the Narrowboat its own live streaming network. But anyway, that's about it for now. What you'll have noticed, sorry, I forgot to say this, but you'll have noticed a few names going along at the bottom here. And without you guys, these are the guys that will support the channel, donate and help us out and all that sort of stuff. And without them, we wouldn't even be able to do this. So buying the camera for a start, that all came from contributions on Buy Me a Coffee, from memberships and stuff like that. So, and you know, we definitely appreciate it, honestly, because we just couldn't have done it otherwise. So now we just need a mobile broadband company to come in and give us a good network. Bye. I suppose for those that are interested in having a security camera on their boat or their house, I'll tell you exactly what this one is. It's a Reolink E1 Outdoor, and I've just got it attached to a tripod type thing, attached to a clamp that's in there. It's not a permanent solution, but that's all right for now. Because yeah, it's a security camera rather than a live streaming camera in reality, but it does allow you to live stream because it's an IP thing. Its bit rate is a bit shit, and it hasn't got power over Ethernet. For people who know what I'm on about, they want to know that. I'd rather it had power over internet, power over Ethernet, because you get a better signal. Anyway, I'll show you some footage now. Bye. Lee?
Yes?
Are we having lunch on the naughty bench?
We are.
What on earth have we got? Look.
It's like a buffet.
We're having a buffet. And Hector's off. That's enough. Lee?
Yes?
What are you doing?
Getting the caterpillars off. I don't know why. It's kind of a never-ending job, really.
You swept next door's boat as well, I saw you.
Yeah.
Was that just in case the caterpillars crawl onto ours? Well, there's a big spider's web there, isn't there?
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
have we got another one of them there everlasting gas bottles?
I think so.
Can you hear the boat talking to us?
Yes.
We bought 2 gas bottles because we knew we'd emptied one, and the other one we'd left it for ages as well. I thought, well, that's nearly empty, so I got the absolute empty one out and I lifted the one that we knew was nearly empty, and it felt about the same way, so I thought, well, that's going to give way any minute, so we bought 2.
Give way.
You know what I mean. And well, it's just carried on going, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah,
You want this in there?
We've had a couple of showers. So, I don't know what's going on.
Well, let's hope it lasts a bit longer.
I need to scoop that out before it disappears.
Need to scoop what out before it disappears?
Caterpillars.
Look at them all, they're everywhere, aren't they? See, we want to paint the roof and do things to the boat, but we can't do it while these keep falling off the blooming trees, obviously. And there's still loads left on, look. So, because obviously our box needs doing, which is there. I mean, it is absolutely wrecked. But we can't, obviously I can build it, but we can't paint it until the caterpillar's gone. So we're going to get the wood on Sunday to start redoing that. We need to repaint all the rails because they're looking skanky. This is what happens over winter. We haven't done it for a couple of years, obviously with lockdowns and everything. We haven't done it because one, we had to watch money and everything. The roof definitely needs a repaint, as you've probably seen in some of the videos. It's looking a right state, especially in between here, although a lot of it's just dirt, to be honest with you. And we need to paint. I did sand off these edges when we went in for the decks, have the back deck done, but then the weather turned and we never got down to painting them. And this side I still haven't put the new rail across here. There's some sanded stuff along the edges. I have on the other side, so that needs doing. So we're going to be busy. We're going to be very busy. And the hatch needs a repaint, and the front of the hatch, you know, the lip on it, that all needs repainting here. And I need to still make the back box for me battery. So over the next week, because the weather's looking much better next week and a bit more stable, so hopefully we'll start doing a bit more work then.
I need a bin
Hayley.
bag. My name's not Hayley.
But we're going to have a proper splurge on doing the boat, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Because it needs it. The inside's sort of alright. Need a new sink again. Want a stainless steel one, really. Bye. She's not very talkative, is she? And we need to sort out a more elegant solution for this. This is our Wi-Fi aerial here that goes out up onto the roof, and that's the wire for the security camera. So we need to somehow make this look better because it's a bit Heath Robinson. But we'll sort it. It is what it is, because you don't want to make a hole in the side of the boat. So I'm not quite sure what to do. We've always wanted power out in the crutch. At the moment, I've just got an extension lead running so I can run my MacBook out there. But that's it. We could do something there, really, permanent. But it's not that easy on a boat. You can't keep drilling holes in things. Bye. Lee, you going R? Do you know why you're going R?
Because I'm not bending my knees.
Yep. I keep telling her.
My knees because it hurts.
I keep telling her to bend her knees, but she bends over on all fours, like one of them there horse things in gym. What are they called?
Pommel horse.
A pommel horse. Do you want a good pommeling, Lee? You've been doing the weeding.
Yes.
I tell you, see, people don't realise that we actually do look after it out here a bit, don't we? What were you going to say? Because your voice went up really high for a minute then. You've forgotten, haven't you? Can't have been that important. Is that it?
I'm tired. I'm sorry I started. But I'll be pleased when it's done.
We should buy some weed killer.
Yeah, but then you just get dead weeds. They still have to be cleared up, so you might as well clear them up.
by hand.
By the hand.
And sometimes doing it by hand is better.
Oh yeah, when the ground's a little moist, then it helps them to come out. Slide out.
See, not bending the knees properly, look. See, arse in the air.
Yeah, but I can't. That hurts. Because I'm so elderly.
Lee, I can see down your bingo dress. Eyes down and look in.
Yes.
Hey, bye. Lee, I just remembered. I know what we need.
Oh, God,
Do you remember when we lived at Rollfield when we had the weeds and how I got rid of them? I had that flamethrower thing, didn't I?
Yeah.
That was awesome, wasn't it? Do you think they got banned? Because you never got them after that, did you? They were quite dangerous, but they were awesome. It was like a gas canister, wasn't it? With
a blowtorch kind of thing.
Yeah, with a big tube coming off it so it goes down to the floor.
Surely they still sell blowtorches for gas fitting.
Yeah, but then you'd have to get on your knees and torch them. This was proper for burning weeds, wasn't it? I've not seen one since, but that was so good. That's all I want to say, bye. Bend your knees. Lee,
Yes.
Lee,
What?
Lee.
What?
We have to do that joke again. I just did a joke and it was funny, so you have to pretend you're not heard it. So you look at the boat in the background. Lee,
Yes,
I think I've seen that one before.
darling. You can't see the name though.
Yeah, but what's it called?
It's deja vu. But it's not funny if you have to explain it.
Yeah, but if they had heard it when I said it originally, they'd have laughed.
It's funny.
But now they get the idea and they can pretend that they heard it the first time and laugh.
Pretend it's funny.
Say bye.
Bye.
Lee, there's Dave. What a splendid evening, I say. Sitting out on the naughty bench in the lovely evening sunshine. I think we're going to have our dinner al fresco again tonight. We've got egg, chips, and I can't remember what else. Sausages. You can't actually beat sausage, egg and chips, I say. And look at this lovely, lovely evening. Absolutely splendid. Oh look, we've got a hot air balloon. I know someone else who's full of hot air. And when she emits it, it smells. No, I was talking about you, my darling. Obviously. Lee? You've been fully exercised today, haven't you? So what did you do this morning? Karumba?
Zumba.
Yeah, it's silly o'clock.
No, it's 9:30. It wasn't
Yeah, that's silly
silly.
o'clock to be doing exercise, I tell you.
Chilly again.
And what have you just been doing? Piloting.
Pilates.
I tell you. I'm worn out just thinking about it.
And on top of the gardening.
Well, you didn't bend your knees. So you're having a nice glass of wine to finish off the day.
I am,
Okay.
Bloody yoghurt. As well.
Is that's a light Greek yoghurt?
Was it like? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, light Greek.
Well, it didn't feel very heavy when I brought it out to you.
Yeah, but I put some linseeds in it because that's supposed to be good for hot flushes apparently. So
I have one of them after a curry. We might have curry tomorrow, mightn't we?
We might.
Instead of Chinese.
We might.
Is that it?
No, sorry, I was just doing. I just found a seed.
Oh.
The balloon's gone. I just realised.
Well, yeah, let's hope so. It can't float forever, darling.
No, but it seems to come this way, but I don't know where it's gone now.
That's it then.
I was hoping it would come over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you going to think about getting up now, Hector? I don't know what the time is. Let me just change hands and I'll tell you. It's 10 o'clock, isn't it, Hector? And you're still in bed. Do you not think it's time to have a happy Friday? Say hello to everyone. Happy Friday, everyone! Yeah, you look a bit indifferent, don't you, mate? So while I've been making the bed, you've come straight in here and lie down on the sofa. On my hoodie. World's laziest dog? You're not with it, are you, fella? Well, I don't know so much about a mighty hound, more like a blooming lazy hound, I say. Lazy hound indeed. It's all too much, I say. Anyway, as this is a bit of a condensed vlog, just into, what was it, Thursday and Friday, to get us back in step, and you know what I mean, get us back on track for how we release the vlogs. I thought we'd have a little bit of a chat. Not one of them chats, not a controversial chat. A chat about solar, because we've had a nice couple of days, and we can, at this time of year, maybe in a couple of weeks' time, when the sun's really out, we can be pretty much self-sufficient on electricity. We're not quite so sure this year because of the freezer and new batteries and the different MMPT, but we will be pretty much self-sufficient. Winter months, no, we're not. We have to be plugged into mains, as many other boaters do, I guess. So unless you've got a kilowatt or more solar power on your roof, which is a great thing. So yes, solar power, all boaters love it because we can obviously get electric for free from the sun. And now with this energy crisis, or that's what they're calling it, I still think it's not quite as they're saying. I think it's bloody managed and manicured, and it's being made out to be worse than it is. It's engineered, that's the word I was looking for. But then I'm a conspiracy theorist, aren't I? Yeah, I was wrong about, no, I wasn't wrong about it though, was I? You know the old, I wasn't wrong at all. Anyway, I didn't want to go that way. Anyway, solar power, yeah. I've got a bit of a bane in my arse, to be fair, bane in my arse. The fields behind us, they're doing some archaeological work on there at the moment. And this is to do with, apparently, they're going to be building a solar farm there. So those farmers' fields are all going to be full of solar. So that's not very nice for us. So that's the nearest piece of countryside for us to go wander the dog with. I know people from here go and take their dogs walking down there. And on top of that, we've got the blooming rail link thing going on just across the road here. So there's going to be a massive increase of traffic. So basically, this road here that you can hear quite often is going to be noisier. And the surroundings are going to be turned into a bit of a shithole, if I'm really honest. All because of renewable energy. Now, I'm all for making your own energy, but I'm not all for wind farms everywhere, solar panels everywhere. They just destroy the countryside. And as we're trying to be, you know, we're having a cost of living crisis, I'd rather our farmers were using their fields to grow some bloody crops and feed us. I think that's far more important, and we should just do nuclear. I mean, that's my opinion on it. But as regards solar, I'll tell you what the best thing is, or the way I think this should work, is if you want solar, the best place for solar isn't in a field. Honest to God, I truly believe the best place is not all over farmers' fields, okay? The best place for it is on the roof of your house, just like we do on the roof of our boat. Have it on the roof of your house. What do you think? Do you think the solar panels look lovely in the countryside and you think there's no problem with it? Maybe you live in a city and don't really give a shit anyway. If you live in rural areas, I'm sure you will have something to say about it. You know, it is going to destroy this area. It really is. This area is getting absolutely mullered, as I say, by the train link thing and loads of warehouses and stuff. And we're talking about just over there. We really are. Blisworth is going to be obliterated. Beautiful little village. They're up in arms about it, which I don't blame them. And now there's this bloody solar farm going here to destroy our countryside. So next I'll be bloody putting more propellers up. They've got them down the road as well. And I was seeing that, a report, I can't remember where it's from. It was either Germany or it was somewhere in America, where they reckon that something like 30 or 40% of the bees and birds were getting killed by these propellers. Now, I don't know whether that's true. This is, like I say, just stuff I read. But there was a study on it, but I can't even remember. I'd have to have a look it up properly if you want to know more about it. Or go on the web yourself and have a little look. But yeah, I'm just not sure about it. And the noise pollution as well. They're blooming noisy, them blooming propellers, you know. There's one here, it's not too bad, but you can hear it go every now and again. And that's a tiny one on top of someone's boat. So yeah, I wouldn't want to live on that boat with the propeller going around at 100 miles an hour. Goodness me, no. Anyway, let me know what you think about renewable energy and how we could do it. As I say, my firm opinion is produce it yourself. Have it on your own land, have it in your own house, have it on your... I know obviously people in flats and that can't have them, but all new builds could. And you know, stop putting them all over the countryside, because it's horrible. And we don't live in a very sunny country, for Christ's sake. It's just bizarre. I think it's all about this. I honest to God do. I honest to God do. I say build nuclear, always have. Loads of little nuclear plants. Give Rolls-Royce great business. Brilliant for jobs. Meanwhile, all you lot are paying at least 25% on top of your energy bills as a green subsidy. Even though most of you won't be getting green fuel or green energy. It's all too much, like I say, all about the money. Anyway, I'll speak to you later, bye. It's Friday, it's 5 o'clock, and it's crackerjack. Does anyone remember that? Well, actually, it's not 5 o'clock, it's 10 past 5, and it's beer o'clock, I say. It's beer o'clock, and I'm so happy because I love this time of on a Friday. 5 o'clock, after 5, work's finished for the week, and it means we've got the weekend to look forward to and get up to all sorts of nonsense. So yeah, I've got a busy weekend this weekend. So tomorrow, Saturday, I think at about 12:30, I think Luton are playing Reading, and if we win that, then we go into the playoffs. So I'll find some naughty stream to watch that on. Then at 3 o'clock we've got Aston Villa against Burnley, at Burnley. So Villa need to win that one. And then we got Grand Prix qualifying in Miami, I think about 8 o'clock or something in the evening. So yeah, so busy sporting day. I'll probably drink too much. Yeah, I'll probably be drunk before the... Well, I don't get drunk, I'm joking. I'm over-exaggerating. I don't really actually drink that much. I like the odd 7 or 8 here and there. But yeah, I was going to have a curry tonight. And I kind of thought better of it, because Lee hasn't seen the menu, so we need to plan that better. So we'll just have our normal Chinese, I guess. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, so I think that's my weekend planned. I didn't think I was actually going to get a vlog done this week, but I've managed to talk shit for 30 minutes and, well, you know, it's just weird, isn't it? I tell you, I seem to be able to talk a glass high asleep. I'm joking. I've had enough now. I think we're going to call that the end of the vlog. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend and a great week to come. I think we've got another bank holiday at the end of this month, haven't we? We've got Jubilee, haven't we? Anyone doing anything for the Jubilee? Not sure we're going to. I think there's going to be... We were thinking about having a party on the green for Jubilee, but there's going to be so many other things going on that people are going to want to go to. We kind of thought better of that as well. That was a while ago, and to be honest, that was on Hector's Facebook, on the Gate and Moors on there, that we kind of was talking about that. But there weren't a great response, so I'm not arsing around with anything like that. Anyway, that's it. Love you all. See you later. Bye. Oh yeah, before I go, if you notice me beacon, can you see it out here? I've got a beacon there, and I've got one there. Something's happened. I'll tell you what, I feel like a teenager. Doubt that I'm ever going to get one of them again, am I? Bye.